I am working on a Bible page today. I did this one yesterday. And it's funny because this verse is actually over here on this page, but there were both of these images were so important to me. I kind of put one over here, and I'm working on this one today. And the one I'm working on today is from Zechariah 3, the vision of Joshua the high priest. Then he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right hand to accuse him. And the Lord said to Satan, "The Lord rebuke you, Satan. Indeed, the Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebuke you. Is this not a brand plucked from the fire? Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments and standing before the angel. And he looked and said to those who were standing before him, saying, 'Remove the filthy garments from him.' Again he said to him, 'See, I have taken your iniquity away from you and will clothe you with festal robes.' Then I said, 'Let them put a clean turban on his head.' So they put a clean turban on his head and clothed him with garments while the angel of the Lord was standing by." So I just think that's such a powerful vision, that he is the accuser of the brethren, and this is his job. That's what he was, that's the job that he took on, not that he was created to do. That's a job that he took on. And me and my humility, not deserving it, gets to wear the robes of royalty. Like, whew, just think on that for a bit. Don't deserve it. Don't deserve it. So I am going to finish this up, and I thought it would be fun if you kind of joined me in the process so you could see how I do a page like this and how I get these like white tie-dye kind of looks in there. So I'm just going to, I'm using gelatos. There's 3 different brands. I've got Faber-Castell gelatos, the peach, because he's going to be part skull and part skin. And then these are from Target, just a brown. And I don't have any like old skull colors. Funny thing about that. So this is from the Alex, they're kids crayons, they're metallic. And this one doesn't even have a color, but it's sort of goldish, but that's as close as I can get to nasty old skull. So I'm also going to be using gesso. For his skull part, I'm going to be combining the gelatos with gesso. Can you see? Where am I going to do it? Got all my, this is what I call my Bible's hair. So I have all her hair up and about there. But if I put it up here, you will. I need you to, let me see. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Okay, let me move this over here. Let me get myself settled so you guys can see what I'm doing. Rocco is in rare form, so you have to love him because, well, I do. Okay, so I'm just going to work over here so you can see what I'm doing with the gelatos. So first things first is I'm going to just rub some out. I have these black mats that I got from Amazon. They're silicone oven liners or some kind of crazy thing like this. So I use those as to cover my desk, because then I can just spray and work on them and then use them as a palette. So I'm just dipping a little bit of my gesso in there, and then I'm coming in to the cream colored, and I'm going to come in and start working. I wonder if I should turn this light off. Is that better? I think it might be better. It's hard to see, but we will make it through. So oh my gosh, I still have to cap my gelato after each time. It's like I'm a kook. I'm going to put some brown out here too. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to kind of come in and put some brown in on his face so that I can get sort of the shadows in and not have to kind of work so hard at it. So, yeah. And then here, I think I want that one really big. Okay, so now I can kind of come in with my cream and just sort of work that in together. Sorry, I have to reach across the page there to get, but I just want you to see what I'm doing. So I've noticed that a lot of times when people paint, they kind of do a scribble scrabble kind of thing, trying to, I don't know, get it done early or so like try to, I don't know, just do it fast. I'm going to say to everybody, just slow down and take your time. The more time you take, I promise you, the better it sort of comes out. So there's no rush, you know, take your time, enjoy the process. Let the Lord speak to you. Let's get some of that gold in there. I'm not going to cap them. I'm going to stop all that nonsense. Because he should be kind of like, I don't know, crusty, I feel like. Now here I do want to keep my shading kind of where it belongs. So what happens when you do, when you use the clear gesso with the gelatos, it acts as paint and it just cements it down right there. So we are going to use a baby white for the next part, but this offers me a lot more control than the baby white would offer me. So that is why when I'm painting, and this is watercolors because she was just too little to do with my gelatos. I mean, I can't get like a fine point in there, and I didn't much feel like trying. So, and you know I'm in love with my watercolors, so that was what I did. So put a little bit more flesh colored to come in here. That's teeth, and that's actually supposed to be like his lips. Now there would be a little bit of a shadow coming in here. Oh, and there would be actually a shadow coming in on this part of his jaw. I did gesso the, this page is with a clear gesso so that everything will, everything goes on easily and it won't bleed through my other side. So there's nothing back there. So anytime you're getting bleeding, consider upping your clear gesso game. I do like, look, I capped it again. Goodness gracious. I do like these kind of, yeah, it makes him look angry. He's not pleased with my robes. Okay, I don't know that I might just do a flesh colored here because I don't want to do, I don't want anything sweet to be about him, like a pink tongue or anything. So I do think that needs just a little bit of black. So let's come in here. Whoop. Yeah, it's better. Now this is getting a little bit worked right here, this part of the page. So I'm gonna kind of move on and let that sit for a second. Okay, so I don't like my pencil mark there though. So I would like to get back on. Okay, so the way that I see it now is that there would be a lot of dark around him, and then of course coming into the light. So I think the way that I'm going to do that is by using, I'm just going to wipe this up over here for just a second. Sorry, I move my whole desk when I clean up. So let me just get this all up. Now that you know what I'm doing, I'm going to work over on my right side where it's just a little bit more comfortable for me. So, okay. Okay, so we have that. I have my gesso here. I'm going to move this over here. Move that over a little bit. Does that work? Okay. Now I'm going to need my baby wipes. So now what I'm thinking is I'm going to come in with black. Okay, I'm just going to put some black on there. Because I think it's going to go from black over to a gold. And I think between the two of them, there will be the blood of the lamb. There will be just a little bit of red. So, let me get that. Okay, so here we go. So now I can take my clear gesso and sort of just make everything kind of it's hard to see. I've got no light here so that you guys don't have a glare. Right there, we got to go up to there. So again, taking my time. And then as we get over towards her, oh, she's just the sweetest. Now we're still going to come in and do more, so don't go, don't go as if you're going to do exactly this, like I'm somebody telling you what to do, but I'm not going to worry too much about my colors and all, because I'm going to come in and do one more thing on top of all of this. So I just want to make sure that I get the color out to the end of the page. This is really dark right in here. I kind of lost the edge of his nose. I'm kind of make it look like that's coming out. Don't you like that? Like, look at that. Looks like it's... So there, I'm just kind of rubbing away some of the paint. I like that. I think that all looks very, very cool. So I wish this would have kind of, all right, so there we have it. Okay, so now for the next part, I'm going to do kind of the same thing that I did over here, because I don't know, that kind of looks to me like the Holy Spirit kind of breathing in and around me. So this is from, I know, I don't even know, I kind of put these all together in the same place. I don't even know if it's the right package or not, so I'm not going to say anything. So, but this is the stencil I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to take away. So here, imagine the goodness of the Lord coming in, just wiping us clean. Like Joshua's robes, we get to be wiped clean. So there, see how that's coming in? So that's why you have to have a lot of color on there, because you have to be able to subtract it. Ooh, my page is way yet. I'm going to come in here. Just going to go carefully. Oops. There's lots of little pieces on this stencil that I kind of have to go in. Oh, this page is very fragile right now. I want to get rid of some of this chaos down here and have the winds of the Spirit blowing up and around me. I don't want any of that chaos touching me. Down here I can get one. Oh, see, I love how we're protected. But you know what? We're protected on every single side. So I'm going to get something right there that says, you don't get us. The debt has been paid. There is hedge of protection around us. Well, look at, that's funny because look at what was left open is the head. Is that not a battlefield? So let's get her little head and her thoughts, because he would have us believe that this is not who we are. This is not who we were created to walk as. He would have us believe that he's got the power and this is what we have to live under, and that is not what we live under. We get to live with a crown on our head and royal festive robes put over us and around us because of the blood of the Lamb, because we have a Savior. So no. This is who we're created to be. So that is, I'm going to put some words on it, and I just use my creative memory stamps. So I'm just going to put some words on it, but that is using gesso to paint with the gelatos, and then using gesso to, not gesso, and then using a paper towel to subtract with. Now you can also, let me just mention this, I'm going to put a little bit more red up here. I can use my baby wipe as well to blend, and then it becomes a very soft blend. But see, this for me, I told you, now I told you about Rocco today, did I not? I was so not kidding. He's in rare form. To me, this technique of using the baby wipe is good for larger areas. If I want detail, I just want to use my gesso and my paintbrush in there. So I think that's what I'm going to call done for now. So gesso techniques with the Bible page. I will dry it completely because you see how it's kind of not, it's kind of just weak right now. So so that's it, guys. Thanks. I'm so glad